But again, the fact that this is so close to Binghamton, it does look like it might have updated just a little bit there. But I'm going to see if I see any sort of a damage signature on radar. Definitely picking up that rotation, and I can't say with certainty that there is any sort of damage occurring right now, but I want you, it doesn't matter, I want you to treat this as a dangerous, potentially life-threatening situation where that storm is. I mean, look at that. That is not a good situation. Let me zoom right in again. This was right over Danville. That's about as close as tight as I can go right there, but my goodness, that is not a good sign right there on Kenyon Hill Road, Blueberry Drive, northwest of Danville. This couplet, the tornado, I'm calling it a tornado because that is a tornadic signature right there, is moving to the northeast around 20 miles an hour. So that storm was moving essentially east-northeast. Now it's taken more of a northeasterly turn, headed up into New York. Initially, this area wasn't in that tornado warning. However, that has obviously since changed. So I'm going to throw something on my computer here off camera and see if I can see any sort of a signature of any damage or any debris or anything on there. And boy, I'll tell you, folks, there could be some tornadic damage in this area. There is some other radar data that is supporting the potential of that. So I need you to treat this storm extremely seriously. Kenyon Hill Road, Blueberry Drive, that's where that storm is located. Again, let me zoom out just a little bit here and give you a broad view as to where this is going. Come on, give me this. There we go. Okay, that's what I needed, was just a little bit more. So we are south of McClure, between Deposit and McClure is where this storm is headed. It's moving off to the north and to the east. Let me slide off here really quickly, and I will manually run this loop here for us, and you'll be able to see just over the last 15 minutes. Let me make sure I've got it extra slow, and we're going to put this on loop here just a moment. There it is. So again, you see that it's moving it's almost moving northeast, and it looks like we just did get a new radar scan in here. So I'm going to take a look at this. Let me stop it here on the last one. We're going to zoom in just a little bit more. Again, this is going to eventually cross over Route 17. Right now, it's northeast of Kenyon Hill Road. This is going to cross to the south and east of McClure. There's McClure right there. So we're looking at Johnson Road and then off to Hanson Road as well. This is, I think this is Oquaga Lake Road, if I'm not mistaken here. Let me make sure that I've got the right location there. It's Kenyon Hill, and then, Oquaga Lake coming out of McClure there. But yes, absolutely, there's the brightness of those pixels has changed a little bit. When they were really bright red and bright green, that indicates rapid winds. Now that they've gone a little bit dimmer, it's still rotating. This could potentially be a tornado on the ground at this moment, east of Kenyon Hill Road, again, southeast of McClure. If you're in McClure, up in that area and even further to the north there. In fact, let's zoom out just a little bit here to give you a better picture as to where this storm is currently located. Again, it's off to the north and east. It looks like it's going to pass to the east of McClure, but pretty close for comfort in McClure. I would probably still get into your safe spot because you are in that tornado warning. Anywhere in that polygon, you should be considering getting into your safe spot. That does include Deposit, although Deposit, you're a little bit farther east, but now we're starting to see some strong winds coming across Route 17 there, old Route 17, and of course Route 17. Right across Oquaga Lake Road is where that couplet is located. I don't have any confirmation from the National Weather Service of a tornado on the ground, but given that this is only 20 miles away from the airport, the radar beam is very close to the ground there. In fact, the radar beam is only, let me check here really quickly, the radar beam is only about 1,600 or 1,700 feet off the ground. So that's relatively low, and this is what I want to see. I want to see these colors fade into very muted reds and greens. In fact, I want to see that red disappear altogether. But again, we are under a tornado watch in Broome County, so the environment is conducive to tornadic development here today, and that's indeed, I think, what we've seen here. I'm thinking there could be some damage in that area. Hopefully it hasn't, hopefully I'm wrong, but I can tell you where that storm is located right now. It's just southeast of McClure.